Hello there, Marina. This is Pierre with Art of Clean. We've got your rug that we're working on, and also we've done some carpets for you, and so we also have you to do some work for your family. The team has brought to me the fact that we've got your rug, and the rug has been returned to you sometime earlier to middle part of last year, and you returned it to us because it's wavy. I have since worked on your rug after we attempted to flatten the rug with a basic method where we lay the rug down with a special mat over it to weigh it down and then level it out. In most cases that works, but the team came to me and said this did not give us the satisfactory result we were hoping for. So what I did yesterday was I worked on the rug, and I thought I'll just bring you some further information as to why these things happen with a hand-knotted rug. So I've made a little video which I'll add in this series as well, which I'll send over to you as to explaining what I did with the rug. But first of all, before we get there, let me go ahead and explain to you why this happens. So first of all, I just quickly jumped on Google and I have done a very quick search, and I typed in, why is my hand knotted rug not flat? The first result that Google gives me is exactly the reason what I want to bring you today. The hand-knotted rug curls for various reasons, but the most common cause is uneven weft tensions by the side. Weavers must carefully control the tension of the rug to lose the sides will weaken the wavy, not laying flat. Now, what that means is they suggest that you need to loosen those lines, which I'll show you in a minute, to get the rug flat. Now, I'm not a big fan of that because you need to consider the value in the rug and the work involved to do that. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean. I found a little picture here of a rug to show you what that would look like when the rug is made. So here you can see somebody sitting by the loom busy making a rug. Now what they do is they tension the warps, and that is what becomes the fringe. In my other video, I do talk about it as well, which I'll insert here later. So the end of the rug at the bottom here will become the fringe, and the top up there will become the fringe. Let me just bring you my little cursor there. So the top there will become the fringe. The bottom here will become the fringe, right? Now, when the rug is made, you have this shoot that creates the weft. So there is a string that goes all the way through the rug, and then they'll insert the tufts, which makes the body of the rug, and then the weft gets switched back again. And in the process of this weft being pulled, what happens is they pull that weft, and they sometimes pull it tighter, and then it goes back the other way, and they pull it, but they don't pull it to the same tension. And over time, what happens is as they weave this rug from the bottom up, what happens is that this rug's tension is different in a certain section than in another section, and that causes a pull on the rug. Now, what would happen, as in my video I'm going to insert later, which I've made yesterday, I also explained this, when this rug comes off the loom, the rug will be fairly flat, but they do know that this rug might become uneven. So what they do is they wash this rug in a solution pretty much like a starch that you would wash shirts in, but it's much, much stronger, and they leave much more of this in the rug. So it leaves the rug very stiff, and it causes the rug to be very flat. And then what happens is the rug gets used, and some of that powder dries out and it crumbles out, and then the rug might become a little bit uneven. But the biggest thing that causes this to happen is washing, because washing will cause this product to be washed out of the rug, and now the rug certainly appears much more uneven than before. So this leaves you with a rug that can be uneven, and the cause of this is, as per the Google search here, this tension on the weft and the warp. I'm just going to show you again. So what you have here is your shoot, and your weft runs up and down as the rug goes, and then they create the frame and the body of the rug. So that's why it happens. It is quite rare that it happens, but it can happen. I've seen it many times, and sometimes you can correct it by simply weighing the rug down, which is our attempt we've had for the last 2 weeks since your rug came to us. We weren't happy with the result. So what I did yesterday was I went ahead and I re-cleaned the rug. So we wet the rug out. This is important because it allows us to manipulate the fibers a little bit better. And then what I do is I block the rug out on a wooden board What we have is a special box that allows air to flow in from underneath and then also help the rug to dry quite quick. We tack the rug and then let the rug dry. So I did that yesterday and I thought, I wasn't totally happy. So I came in this morning and I looked at the rug and I could clearly see the edge was still very wavy. So what I did was I removed the rug from the tacks and I then laid down a carpet gripper. I laid down 3 strips of carpet gripper and I put the rug on the carpet gripper and I stretched it to the other side so that we have the rug nice and flat. The thing is, I can clearly see the rug is nice and flat, but the edge of the rug is not straight. And this edge of the rug is not straight because of the weft that has been pulled in different directions. I thought I'll bring this to you because when the rug returns to you, you will find the rug will be very flat. It will probably not be 100% as flat as a pancake, but it's certainly going to be more flat than it was when it first returned to you. But what you'll notice is the edge is not straight. And I thought I'll make this video to just explain why this is happening. And yes, this is just one of those characteristics of a hand-knotted rug. It actually is why every rug is so unique. It depends on the person that has made the rug, and that is why. So I want to leave you with a thought that in the unlikely event that you do get your rug back, you've watched my video and you thought, you know what, I still believe that the rug was not treated in the correct way. In the unlikely event that you feel that way, I would rather want to know about it so that we can deal with it and help you better understand the reason why this is. I do know it's probably a very unlikely event, but I want to just put it on the table. So you know I'm not the sort of guy that just want to brush you off and leave you. So please let me know, because what we can do then is I can arrange for an independent report to be done on the rug to confirm what I've shared with you. There will be a cost involved, but we can work that out in the unlikely event you wish to go down that route. So for that moment, what I'm doing is letting the rug dry fully, and I'll send you another photo as the update on it goes. Lovely. I will now just quickly insert a few videos behind this one as to what I've done yesterday to get the rug done, and also maybe some photos of this morning. Thanks a lot now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello there, Marina. This is Pierre with Art of Cleaning. So I'm coming to you today to give you an update on the rug and also explain what can lead towards this unevenness of rugs and how we're going to deal with it. So first of all, the rug came in, we cleaned the rug, and then we discovered it became what we believe a little bit more uneven to what it was before. When rugs like these are made, at times the rug is caused to be a little bit uneven. What they do in the process of processing this rug ready for sale, they will use a product that the rug is washed in, a little bit like a starch, and this is quite a heavy starch. The rug is then spread out and laid in the sun to flatten out and then dry like that, and the rug is quite flat and smooth when you buy it. As rugs like these get washed again and again, this starch washes out of the rug and the rug is then a little bit less flat. In this case, the rug is quite uneven, and we are now going to try and get the rug flat as we can. Now, why does this happen that the rug is actually uneven? I wish to just explain to you that when the rug is made on a loom, sometimes the people that put the wefts and the warps in, that creates the frame of the rug, that some of these strings are tighter than others, and that causes the unevenness in this. It's very hard to explain exactly why your particular rug this could happen to, but in most cases it's because some of the warps and the wefts are tighter than others, and then when they take it off the loom when it's made, it's uneven, and that's when they put the starch product into the rug. It does not always wash out on the first wash. Sometimes it takes time for it to eventually become a slightly uneven rug. So what we have now is a rug that's uneven. What we've done, the rug was cleaned, and then what we usually find helps is if we lay the rug down and we weigh it down and let it dry, and then it's flat. We looked at the rug and I decided, you know what, the rug is not that flat, so we will repeat the process. I've just gone ahead and re-wetted the rug out because it's important for this rug to be damp when we spread it out, and I'll show you in a moment what we're going to do. So I have the rug here and I can clearly see the unevenness of the rug, and what we're going to do is take it over to the table, and what I'll do is lay it out on the table and tack it and dry it totally flat. That's what I'm going to do in a moment. So I'm here over at the drying table, And it's a blocking table, as some might know it, and what we have is a box with a hole which would allow air into this box, and then there's holes in the box that push air through. So when we block this rug onto this unit, it would then allow for it to dry. When we tack the rug down with special nails that don't rust, we will then pull the rug smooth and dry it like that, so that the rug is then nice and smooth when it comes off. In most cases, this solves the unevenness of the rug, but in some cases, when this rug was made, the wefts and the warps are so tight in different dimensions that it's not totally possible to totally make this rug flat again. But in most cases, this process is the best result you will have to make a rug flat again.